Begin your practice in constructive rest pose, laying down on your back, knees bent, resting together, and your feet out wide. Place your palms face up at your sides, or place your left hand over your heart space and your right hand over your belly. Relax the weight of your body down onto the earth, and begin to notice your breath rising and falling underneath your hands. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and rock side to side. Pull your right knee into your chest and place your left foot on the floor with the knee bent, or extend the left leg along the mat. Rock your right knee side to side a few times. And then extend your right leg, interlace your hands behind the hamstrings, point and flex your right foot a few times, and then make some rotations with the ankle in one direction and in the other direction. Flex your right foot, reach your heel towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, rebend the right knee, pull it into your chest. We'll come into reclined pigeon. Place the left foot on the floor and cross the right ankle over the left knee. And then pull the left knee in towards your chest. Feel a nice stretch in the right hip. Breathe deeply, relax your shoulders, and relax your face. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Release your feet back to the floor. Pause for a moment before pulling your left knee into your chest, keeping the right knee bent or extending the right leg along the mat. Rock the left knee side to side, massaging the left hip. And then extending the left leg. Bottom of the left foot aims up toward the ceiling, pointing and flexing the foot a few times, making rotations with the ankle, and changing directions when ready. Inhale, flex your foot. Exhale through your mouth and pull the left knee back into your chest. Coming into reclined pigeon, bend the right knee, cross the left ankle over the right leg, and then pull the right knee in towards your chest. Breathe deep into the belly. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Release your feet down to the floor. Pull your knees into your chest, rock side to side, massaging the low back and the kidneys. And then getting ready for dynamic bridge pose. Place the feet flat on the floor, knees bent, fingertips at your side, grazing your heels. Inhale, lift your hips up toward the ceiling, and on your exhale, let them float back down. This time, inhale, lift your hips up, lift your arms up and back at the same time. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your hands. Inhale, lifting hips and hands back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up and back again. And exhale, lower down. Rock over onto one side and press yourself up to a tabletop position, preparing for cat-cow. Shoulders over the wrists, knees over the hips, fingers spread out wide, head in line with the spine. Inhale, arch your back, open the front body, Exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale to come forward again, and exhale to round. Moving at your own pace with your breath. Maybe you choose to close your eyes. And you can stay with cat-cow, or you can make some other motions like moving your hips side to side or making some circles with the ribs. Closing the eyes, letting go of the mind, and following the body. And we'll come back to a tabletop position, preparing to warm up our core. Extend the left toes back behind you. Reach the right arm forward. Lift the left heel off of the mat, if that feels safe for you. Inhale to reach. Exhale, round your spine, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale as you extend, and exhale as you round with control. Inhale, extend, and exhale, lower your knee and hand down. Preparing for the other side, extending the right toes back behind you, keeping the right hip in line with the left hip, reaching the left arm forward, tucking that arm back into the socket. Inhale to extend, and exhale to round, touching the elbow to the knee. Moving with your breath, keeping your belly button glued to the spine. Inhale, extend, and exhale, lower hand and knee down. Bring your knees out wide, big toes touching. Sit your hips back, coming into a child's pose. Either arms extended, or stacked palms, or fists to rest your forehead down. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Coming up when you're ready, tucking your toes under and lifting your hips up toward the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Fingers spread out wide. Hands about shoulder width apart, feet about hips distance apart, and then maybe pedaling out your feet or rocking your hips side to side, being sure to relax your neck. Inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, step to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold, feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins and lift yourself halfway up. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees a whole bunch here and slowly, like a rag doll, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale to reach your arms out and up, and exhale to swan dive forward, coming back to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands at your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinge at the hips, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, come all the way up, reach out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, belly button staying glued to the spine, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Relax your neck. Maybe rest your palms face up or grab opposite elbows. Bend your knees as much as you need to here to relax your spine. Maybe rocking side to side. Inhale deep into your belly. Exhale to release. Place your hands down to the floor. Keep your right foot planted, step your left foot way back behind you, coming into lizard pose, scooting your right foot all the way to the right side of your mat, hands to the inside of the right foot, Toes are diagonal. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, sit your hips back, coming into a dynamic half split. So inhale as you come forward and exhale as you sit your hips back, just opening up the hamstrings before we prepare for our first yin posture. In your lizard, you can place your hands flat on the floor or make fists. You can even get a block and place your hands on the block if that feels better for you to be able to relax as much as possible in this pose. Maybe you use your block to rest your forehead down. If it is available to you, you can come down to your forearms. Wherever you're at, relax your neck, let your chin come down to your chest. Relax your shoulders. And with every exhale, notice your hips sinking closer to the floor. And notice the sensations in the front of your left hip and thigh. Deep breaths, moving in through the belly and out of the belly. Inhale deep, expand your ribs, and exhale through your mouth. Slowly release your lizard pose. And sit your hips back as you straighten your front leg, coming into a half splits, just for a few breaths. And then slowly making your way through tabletop into a downward facing dog. Fingers spread out wide, hips up toward the sky, relaxed neck, and making any movements that feel nice here. Pedaling the feet or rocking the hips side to side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach out and up, extend the body long. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Preparing for lizard on the other side. Stepping the right foot way back behind you. Let the right knee come down to the floor. Scoot your left foot over to the left side of your mat. Let your toes point out at a diagonal. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Taking any hand position that feels best for you and most sustainable for our yin posture. Relax the neck. Maybe allowing the chin to come down towards the chest. Staying with your breath and observing any sensation, any emotions in this posture. Maybe you choose to start a breathing meditation in this posture, inhaling to the count of 4 or 5 and exhaling to the count of 4 or 5. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And slowly bringing yourself up, sitting your hips back, stretching the hamstrings, inhaling as you rebend the knee, and exhale as you sit your hips back. Just moving back and forth a few times. Maybe holding here for a breath or two. Rebending the knee, bringing yourself back to tabletop, tucking your toes under, lifting your hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale as you come onto tippy toes. Exhale as you wave your spine forward, coming into a plank position. Let your knees come down. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Lower yourself all the way down with control. Point your toes back. Inhale, lift yourself up, baby cobra. Maybe you lift your hands off of the mat using your back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Make your way to a downward facing dog. Walk your hands back so that you're in a forward fold at the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach out and up. Exhale, bring your palms down to your heart. Pause here for just a moment. Lower your hands down and meditatively walk to the top of your mat to prepare for our first balancing posture. I'm going to turn to face you. Bring your feet hip distance apart, hands to your hips. Begin to shift your weight into your left foot and bring your right heel to the inside of the left leg. Relax your right knee out to the side. Maybe you go a little further and place your foot to the inside of your calf, or bring your foot all the way up to the inside of your thigh above the knee, pressing your right foot into the standing leg and the standing leg into the right foot. Bringing your palms together at heart center, or maybe extending your arms out to the side in a T position with palms pressing out to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center and release your right foot down. Walk your feet out. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, your hands down to your heart center. Pause here to observe. Preparing for the other side, bringing your hands to your hips, shifting your weight into your right foot, placing your left heel to the inside of the right leg, maybe placing the foot to the inside of the lower leg or to the inside of your thigh, choosing a variation that works best for your body today. Hands at heart center, or bringing the arms into a field goal position, elbows in line with the shoulders, palms facing forward, pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Let your gaze be at one spot or on the floor or on the wall in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to your heart and release your foot down to the floor, walking your feet out a few times. Inhale, reaching out and up. Hook your thumbs together. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lean over to your right. Side body stretch. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, slowly let your hands float down to your sides. Coming to the top of your mat, mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart. Begin to bend your right knee, lifting your right knee up, hands at heart center. Flex your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, stay, or begin to kick your right foot back behind you, extending your leg. Maybe you touch down on the floor for balance. Coming in to Warrior 3. Flex the lifted foot vigorously. Bring your arms reaching behind you out to the sides, or maybe you use your block and just lightly touch your fingers down onto your block. Inhale. As you exhale, release and bring your knee back up, hands to heart center. On an exhale, release your foot down. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Preparing for the other side, shifting your weight into the right foot. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Left foot is flexed, hands at heart center. On your next exhale, maybe you shift your weight forward and begin to kick your left leg back behind you, touching down on the floor as much as you need to, coming into Warrior 3. Breathe here. Relax your mind, relax your face. Bringing the arms into any variation that feels best for you. Inhale. Exhale as you release. And inhale, lift your knee back up, hands at heart center. Exhale, release your feet, walk your feet out. Inhale to reach out and up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Pause for a moment. Release your hands. Step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat, coming into a wide-legged stance, all 10 toes facing the left side of your mat. Inhale with your hands on your hips. Exhale as you hinge forward, bringing your hands down to the floor. Option to walk your hands out in front of you so that you're in a downward facing dog position in the upper body. Soften your knees, tip your pelvis forward so that you can aim your tailbone up toward the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings and inner thighs. Relax your neck. Inhale, bring your hands back, lift your spine halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing up. Exhale, strong legs, bring yourself all the way up. And then turn your right toes to face the front of the mat. Bring your block close by if you need it. Preparing for triangle pose. Front heel in line with the back arch, extend your arms. And then bring your right hip back and underneath you as you extend your right arm forward, keeping the torso long, and then bringing the right hand down to your shin, ankle, or to a block, lifting the left arm up toward the ceiling. Gaze can be down at the floor, right out in front of you, or up towards your top hand. And then we'll bring the left hand down to your left hip. Begin to walk your back foot forward. Place your right fingertips in front of you and out to the right a bit as you begin to lift your left leg up, maybe just touching down to the mat a few times, practicing your balance, or stacking your hips, keeping the leg extended and lifting the left arm up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lower the back foot down all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, straight legs, arms lift up. Exhale, come into Warrior 2. Right knee is over the pinky toe. Make sure you can see your right big toe. Inhale, lifting back for Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Turn the back heel up. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, back to Downward Facing Dog. Inhale deeply. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach out and up. Exhale your hands down to your heart. Step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat, preparing for triangle pose. Front heel in line with the back arch. Extend your arms out. Tuck your left hip underneath you and back. Keep your torso long as you extend your left arm forward and then place it down to your shin, ankle, or to your floor or block. Right arm lifts up toward the sky. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Step your back foot up a bit. Left fingertips in front of your mat and out to the left a bit. Lifting the right leg up, maybe stacking the hips as you reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lower the back foot down. Inhale, straight legs, arms lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Gaze is over the front middle finger. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Lift your back heel up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale onto your tiptoes. Exhale, wave your spine forward into a plank position. Let your knees be up or down. On an exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, through tabletop, into child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes touching. Inhale deeply. Open mouth, exhale. And then preparing for pigeon pose. Bringing the right knee behind the right ankle, scooting the right foot forward. Trying to get the right shin parallel to the front of your mat, but it does not need to make it that way. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can bend the back knee and place the knee out to the side of your left hip, coming into a pinwheel pose. Otherwise, bringing yourself down, maybe onto your forearms, using a block underneath your forehead, or if it's available to you, extending your arms out in front of you, bringing your forehead all the way down to the mat. Doing what is best for your body. You may not make it all the way down to the floor today, and that's all right. Start where you're at and just breathe. Feeling sensation in the right hip and glutes. Releasing any contracting of muscles or any gripping here. Every exhale, letting go a little bit more. Inhale deep into your belly. Open mouth, exhale. And slowly, very mindfully, bringing yourself back up. Making your way into tabletop. And then coming into downward facing dog. Making any movements that feel nice. When you're ready, bringing your knees down and preparing for pigeon on the other side. Left knee behind the left wrist, scooting the left foot up so that the shin is almost parallel to the front of the mat. Right leg extended behind you, or bending the right knee out to the side, coming into pinwheel pose, if that feels better. Maybe you bring your forearms down, using a block underneath your forehead, if that feels nice. Or coming all the way down, if that's available to you. Choose what's best for your body today, at this moment. Not what you were doing yesterday, and not what you want to be doing in the future, but what you are doing and what you need right now. Full awareness on the breath, on sensation in the left hip, watching your mind, observing any emotions that come up here. Letting go of any attachment to any emotions or thoughts, just watching and letting them go. Inhale deep. Exhale through your mouth. And slowly walk your hands back. Make your way through tabletop position. Come back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, moving the hips side to side, and then making your way onto hands and knees, sitting your bottom down onto the floor, scooting your bottom to the middle of your mat, and making your way down onto your back. Coming into a reclined twist, cross the right leg all the way over the left leg, scoot your hips to the right, about 3 to 5 inches. Let your knees fall to the left. Arms out into a T position with palms up. Turning your right chin over your right shoulder. Maybe placing the left hand lightly on the right thigh to assist your twist. Relax your face, relax your jaw. And then allow your left hand, if it's on your knee, to just rest down on the floor, palm facing up. Surrender the weight of your body. Inhale deep. Exhale to come out of this posture, uncrossing the legs, scooting the hips back to center. And we'll do it on the other side. Cross the left leg all the way over the right. Scoot the hips to the left 3 to 5 inches, and then allow the knees to fall to the right. Arms out into a T, palms up, and maybe turning the chin over the left shoulder. Close your eyes. Soften your eyelids and your eye sockets. Watch the breath moving in and out of the body. Let go of any gripping here. No need to hold yourself up. If you have your right hand pressing down onto the top thigh, just allow your right palm to rest face up on the floor for the last few breaths. Inhale deep into the belly, watch the ribs expand. Exhale through your mouth. Lifting your knees back up, uncrossing your legs, scooting your hips back to center. Arms at your sides, and then pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Placing your hands on your knees, make big circles with the knees, massaging the tailbone and sacrum. And then coming into happy baby. Pulling the knees in towards the body and out wide, placing the hands behind the knees. Or bottoms of the feet aim up toward the ceiling, Place your hands on your ankles or to the inside or outside of your feet. Press your hands into your feet and your feet into your hands. Soften your shoulders. Rock your head side to side. Maybe stretch your face, opening your mouth wide, moving your jaw side to side. Perhaps rocking your hips side to side, or straightening one leg out to the side, rebending and straightening the other leg, making any movements that feel good. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Release your happy baby and prepare for your final relaxation. Extend your legs on the mat or keep your knees bent in constructive rest pose like we started today. Arms out to your sides, palms up, or maybe you choose to rest your hands on your torso. Surrender the weight of your body down to the earth. Relax your scalp. Relax your forehead. Soften your eyelids and your eye sockets. Relax your jaw. Feel your neck lengthen and relax. Soft throat. Send this relaxation down your arms all the way to your hands and fingertips. Let your arms be heavy. Relax your upper back, mid back, and low back down onto the earth. Soften your heart space, diaphragm, and belly. Breath moving in and out of the body freely. Relax your hips, glutes, and pelvis. Send this relaxation down your legs to your ankles, feet, and toes. Your whole body is relaxed. Stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, start by wiggling your fingers and toes, rotating your ankles and wrists, nodding your head side to side, and then pulling your knees into your chest and rocking side to side. Rocking all the way over onto one side using your bottom forearm as a pillow. And now use your top hand to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Palms rest face up on your knees, sitting up tall, eyes closed, relaxed face, taking a moment to observe body, mind, and spirit. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I'll see you again soon. Namaste.